Part of the Olympic legacy was renovation of Rio's dock area, during which sites related to the city's slave trading past were discovered. This tour tells of the brutality of that period. 2 million slaves landed here. Many died shortly afterwards and were buried in mass graves. Many Brazilians say racism, rooted in slavery, has not gone away and is not being addressed.
Se você é negro, está saindo do alemão, normalmente você vai ser abordado, você vai ser...
If you're a black man living in a favela, you're shown no respect by the police. Being a young black man in Alamau, it's a daily struggle to survive. Each day of life is a celebration.
Isso é diária, cada dia vivo é uma comemoração.
We had to cut short filming in the poor neighbourhood of Alamau when we heard gunfire. We later learned that a policeman was killed and another wounded. 2 people who live in the area were also wounded, an almost daily occurrence.
I
can only hope that my 17-year-old daughter has a future, that she survives, because people here are dying and are being killed. She will have to struggle to survive. I'm fighting so that she can have a future.
It's in places like this, the Alamau favela or shanty town, that many of the killings take place. Often unreported, the killers usually unpunished. The clashes continue outside the favelas. Police chase these young men from the beach because they say they were harassing tourists. The men insist it's because they're poor and black. Police say they're defending themselves in their war on drug gangs. Amnesty International presented this 200,000 name petition to the Rio State Security Ministry, complaining that since 2009, police have killed nearly 3,000 people, most of them young black men.
We cannot talk about public security policies, we cannot talk about preventive measures to reduce police killings if we don't address the issue of racism. Unfortunately, this is still a taboo and this is not openly discussed, but it should be.
Security was tight throughout Rio de Janeiro before and during the Olympic Games. Visible, reassuring for all to see. But operations in the favelas were less open and were hardly reported. People here say they know what happened, but their voices are rarely heard. Daniel Schweiner, Al Jazeera, Rio de Janeiro.